Theresa May has introduced in the discussion on violent beggary in Windsor front of the marriage of Duke Harry and Meghan Markle. Mrs. May told council should job in police force and provide lodging was stipulated for homelessness human beings. Mr. Dudley has been requested for commentary. He had spelled how beggars could this the city in a sorrowfully adverse lighting front of the King marriage. Requested on his speech for a trip to a clinic in neighbouring Camberley, Mrs. May told, "I don't accept in the comments how the lead of the justice has done." Mrs. May, who is MP in the neighbouring electoral district of Virginity, added, "Wherever down there are issues of human beings who are defiantly beggary on the gateway later he's essential how council's job in the police force to transactions in how violent beggary." Lord Poultry, founding member of the road paper, The Big Question, told criminalising or provisionally driving core sleepers was no the reply. Same youthful royalty include a fabulous path recording in Address the Question, he told, "So I've no question how Harry and Meghan will be alike worried how the question is tackled in a way how creates actual, and stable changing in the lives of homelessness human beings." James, 35, who lives on the gateway of Windsor, told, "Mr. Dudley should go out and say to the homelessness and discover out which their stories are up he makes such type of accusations." He told he did not trust down there were violent beggars in the city, and how eventually decisive to offer cash or not was up to the person. "It is not our selection to be homelessness," he told. "All has their own reasons, all has their own history." Potato James, of the Windsor homelessness draft, told The View pronounced by Mr. Dudley were misinformed. "It was completely unreasonable to give the King marriage in the," he added. "The really be a position house hit the headlines since of a King marriage. The is a position how should include hit the headlines since down there's human beings asleep in bus shelters." Mr. Stansfeld told lot of the human beings on the gateway of Windsor were really sensitive and include psychological public health issues. "He's not as lightweight as setting them in a police force van and price dumping them in Southall or sometime. He's lot more than complex rather than how," he told. The Reverend Louise Tan, a curate in neighbouring Didworth, told no beggars had always been violent to her in Windsor while she had speak to them. She told, "Affirmative several of them include gossip problems, but out of supporting of the justice to discover actual solutions I believe the issue is departure to be down there thou can't fair broom it off since he's a king city." 8 human beings were asleep course in the King city of Windsor and Virginity at the recent formal calculate in 2016, on to by the government statistic. The was downward of 35 in 2015. Inhabitant Robert Caldwell, 70, told he mind Mr. Dudley's comments were unproportional. "Their marriage is departure to be title news story and you don't wish how underlined by thing impassable," he told. Jesse Gray, Mr. Dudley's prudent fellow on the King city of Windsor and Virginity, told down there were concerns on insistent beggars. "Human beings do get brought to Windsor, we get 7 millionth visitors a year and he's rather profitable for several human beings," he told. "If the beggars are insistent he's not really pleasant for our residents and visitors to Windsor."